Everyone, Philip here at Freedom Kia of Clarksburg in beautiful Bridgeport, West Virginia. You see the beautiful mountains behind me. It's a beautiful day out here for looking at cars, that's for sure. Today I have the fully redesigned 2019 Kia Forte alongside the 2018 Kia Forte. Right off the bat, you're going to notice some differences, that's for sure. So you're going to notice that the front end is completely redesigned. They've actually made the 2019 car just a little bit wider and just a little bit longer. So you're going to notice that gives you more space as the customer. It just makes it an overall better package for you. Good news is I have two comparable models. Kia's doing the trim levels a little different this year. For 2018, you had LX, EX, and then there was an S trim in between the LX and the EX. So it was LX, S, EX. For 2019, they're doing a little different. So the base trim is now going to be the FE version, which this is. Then you're going to go up to the LX model, which gives you alloy wheels versus the hubcaps, and I'll show you that. And then you can go up to the LXS, which adds some more features. Then you go to the S model, which adds like LED tail lights. You can get LED headlights. And then top of the line is going to be the EX. So a little different trim level differences from the 18 versus the 19. Biggest thing is that the FE is now going to be a little bit cheaper, and we'll go over that in just a few minutes. So overall, a better package from the 18 to the 19. A lot of things have stayed the same, but then at the same time, a lot of things have changed. So give me a second, I'm going to pop the hood on both of them, and then we'll be right back.
3 hours later.
So for 2019, the engine is actually a carryover 2-liter 4-cylinder inline 4-cylinder. So it's multi-port injection, great engine, great power, same engine. The thing that has changed for 2019 is the transmission. In the 2018 Kia Forte, you have a 6-speed automatic transmission. Great transmission. Kia has had it for years. So it's a great transmission, very reliable, very good transmission. For 2019, they're doing something a little different, and I actually like it a lot. They're putting a IVT, Intelligent Variable Transmission. I imagine you've heard of a CVT, a continuously variable transmission. It is very close to the same thing, but Kia has made it have shift points, and so it feels like when you drive an automatic transmission, so you won't even be able to tell. Listen, I drove both of them back to back, and it was very hard to tell the difference between the 19 transmission and the 18 transmission. Biggest thing is the 19 will get up and go, that is for sure. 18 will drive great and will get up to speed, not bash on the 2018, but the 2019 just gives you that extra power that I'm a huge fan of, actually, to be honest. The other good thing is that the fuel economy is amazing in the 2019 Kia Forte. You got 37 miles a gallon on the 2018, and you're going to get 41 miles a gallon on the highway for the 2019. So you're going to get 4 miles a gallon better on the 2019, and that's with the FE version with the steel wheels. If you go with the LX, LXS, S, or EX trim, you're going to get 40 miles a gallon on the highway just because you get the heavier wheels. So still very good fuel economy. 4 mpg doesn't sound like a lot, but if you travel a lot of miles, that sure does add up, which is great. Saves you some money and saves you some fuel. Same 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty that the 18 has, the 19 is going to have. So you're going to be covered, and you're going to feel really great about driving your car. The battery is still very conveniently located on the 2019 versus the 2018, both in the same spot. You're going to notice a lot of the similarities here. Just the only thing that's changed is that transmission. Going down to the front, you're going to see that you still have projector beam headlights on the FE version. The 2018 has projector beams all the way up the trims. Now for 2019, if you go with the S trim or the EX trim, you're going to get LED headlights, which is great. Going below that, you got your turn signals on inside the headlight area here on the 2018, but on the 2019 they moved it down just a little bit to make it more aggressive. These are going to be your turn signals. Now on the 2018 you would have to go all the way up to the EX to get fog lights. As you can see, the fog lights are not here on the LX, but for 2019 the Kia has made the Forte standard with fog lights. So you're gonna see fog lights are standard on the 2019, which is great. It adds a little bit of quality, it adds a little bit of assurance, and it adds a little bit of value as the customer to you. So, like I said, not much has changed completely. The biggest thing is it's a new transmission, and it is actually a very good improvement for your fuel economy, for your reliability, and for everything as the driving standard goes. So we're gonna take a look, we're gonna turn around and show you the tail lights there in just a second. For 2019, Kia also redesigned the tail lights here. So you're gonna see a wraparound design on the taillights, which looks very, very sporty. They've also moved the turn signals and the reverse lights to the bottom there, like I said, just to make it look a little bit sporty. Overall, you're gonna notice a lot of cues from the 2018 Stinger, which is great because if you haven't seen the Stinger yet, I recommend coming and seeing it because it is an amazing looking car. It's a great driving car, great sporty car. And so Kia's learned that, hey, people like that design. So they put this into the Forte, make a baby Stinger, I'm sorry, right? So see the wraparound design on the headlights. As I told you before, this is the FE trim level. This is the LX, which doesn't have any badging on the back. Still a good design here for 2018. You got the headlights here, headlights over there, reverse lights, and then tail lights down there below. Great design. Kia's had this for a little while, and it's still a good design. Looks very fresh, but the 2019 just makes it look so much more modern, so much more sporty. I mean, it looks just great overall. I really was impressed. I saw pictures of the 2019 Forte, and honestly, I was like, yeah, it doesn't look that impressive. But when I saw it in person, man, is that a good looking car. So I'm gonna pop the trunk and then I'm gonna show you inside the trunk there. The area inside the trunk has not drastically changed. They've added a little more space on the inside. So let me pop the trunk real quick and I'll be right back. So the cargo area is not much different from the 2018 to the 2019. But as Devin comes around here, he's gonna show you the inside is very much deeper. On the inside, you're gonna see an added little bit of area back there. It's hard to see with the light not shining in there. But they do all come with a little cargo mat that says Forte. You also have your carpeted mats for the inside there. So it adds a good bit of space. You can also fold those seats down and add just that little bit more space. On the 2018 here, still a great space. You have the rubberized mat in this one. And then below that, on both of them, you have your spare tire set there. So still great space, still a lot of room in both of them, but the 2019 Forte adds just that more space just to give you extra space to carry your luggage, right? So it's a great little addition. So we're gonna take a look in the inside and we're gonna go do that right now. See you guys in a second. So for 2019, Kia has redesigned the inside as well. Again, we talked about on the outside, it being taking a lot of cues from the 2018 Stinger. And as you can see here, it has the tablet-like display. I can't talk today, guys. I'm battling some sinuses, but tablet-like display. It also has standard for 2019 dual zone climate control, which was actually not available on the 2018. And so what that is the driver can have a temperature set. I'm gonna zoom up just a little bit. The driver can have a temperature set on low or any temperature that he would like, just like a normal AC unit in your house, and it's going to automatically put air out that's that temperature. And then the passenger can have the same setting or can change it. So for me and my wife, she's always hot, or I'm sorry, she's always cold and I am always hot. So for me, I'm gonna most likely have it on low as the driver, and she's gonna have it in the mid 70s to the 80s there because she's always cold and I'm always hot. So it's very nice for us too because it just helps out a lot less arguing, right? Down below that, the sun is really shining. Let me see if I can adjust my brightness. There it is. So you're gonna see the shifter is a little different. Again, taking cues from the Stinger. It is a IVT transmission, but you can also shift it down and shift up and down. I think there are 6 gears that you can go through. Next to that, you're gonna see your driving mode. So you can do Sport, Eco, or Smart. Eco saves you some fuel. Sport's gonna make it a more sporty ride. And then the Smart is actually gonna tune to how you drive. Above that, you got your hazards, and then you also have standard for 2019 is an 8-inch touchscreen display there with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So very nice. You can display your apps on the screen, and it is very convenient to have on a trip. AC below that. Then moving on over, you have a well-designed steering wheel with your Bluetooth. You have your phone hang up and pick up. You also have your cruise control and your settings there. And then in the center there, you have your instrument cluster, which is great. You can siphon through some apps on there to give you some more information. You also have, for 2019, a lot of standard safety features, and I'm going to go over that in just a few minutes. So let's go on over to the 2018 and see what the differences are there. See you guys in just a second. So hopping in the 2018 Kia Forte, you're going to notice an immediate difference. So here's the steering wheel over here. Still a great design, still has your Bluetooth, cruise control, phone hang up, pickup, and also the settings for your instrument cluster there. The sun's shining on the instrument cluster there, so you can't really see, but very similar in the instrument cluster. You do have your speedometer on the right and then your tachometer on the left, which is just the same in the 2019. Now moving over to the center stack here, you're going to have that same 8-inch touch screen there, which is great, but this is not standard. So this one we actually had to add what they call the LX Popular package, which adds you the Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, the 8-inch touchscreen, and all those great features there. So it's very nice to have the touchscreen in here, but you actually had to pay about $1,000 to add that in this one. So it hiked the price up just a little bit. Below that, you have your climate control. It is not dual zone, so you cannot adjust the temperature like you can in the 2019, which is great. Below that, you have a little cargo area with your USB hookups. The 2019 had that as well. And then below that, you have your Sportmatic 6-speed automatic transmission that you can slap over and shift up and down. You also have your drive modes there, Eco, Sport, and Normal. So a great interior. It has been tried and true for Kia for a long time, and it is still a good looking interior. But the 2019 Forte just kind of puts it in its place, which is very good for the Kia brand. Means we're moving up, and a lot of our cars are going to be attracting a lot more buyers, which is great for the Kia brand. We're going to go to the outside of the 19 Forte now to look at the safety features, and then I'm going to wrap it up, guys, okay? So I'll see you in just a second again. For 2019, we've been talking about the safety features becoming standard. And for the Forte, a lot of the safety features have become standard. So lane keeping assist and lane departure warning have become standard. You also have forward collision and forward collision avoidance assistance. So what that's going to do is that's going to help you stay out of a car accident. It's going to keep you and your family safe. For 2018, the Kia Forte got the top safety pick in their segment there. So the IIHS awarded them the top safety pick. Now, for 2019, I don't see that changing. A lot of the design that they have used for many of years to get the top safety picks, they've kept. And on top of that, they've now added safety features. So I imagine that the 2019 Kia Forte will be the top safety pick, and it will be a very good car for you and your family to take on a vacation, to take your kids to school, to take them to their sports practices, whatever. It's going to keep you safe while you're driving. This car is available now at our dealership here in Bridgeport, West Virginia. My number is 304-356-8119. You can give me a call, text, whatever you would like, and you can also visit me online at comeseephillip.com. All right, guys, I will talk to you later.